the state's namesake would likely not approve. Victoria has pulled out of hosting the 2026 Commonwealth Games. With all other Australian states ruling out hosting, the sporting event, which started out as the British Empire Games, could be cancelled for the first time since World War II. State Premier Daniel Andrews said the estimated budget more than doubled since Victoria agreed to host the event last year.
Look, I've made a lot of difficult calls, a lot of very difficult decisions in this job. This is not one of them. Frankly, $6 to $7 billion for a 12-day sporting event, we are not doing that. That does not represent value for money. That is all cost and no benefit.
The Commonwealth Games Federation called the decision hugely disappointing. It said the cost escalation, equivalent to more than €2.5 billion, was due in part to the decision to hold the Games in locations around Victoria rather than in the state capital Melbourne, which hosted the event in 2006. But Commonwealth Games Australia called the state's depiction of a cost increase an exaggeration and said the decision to pull out was, quote, embarrassing. It's the second time in a row there have been issues finding a host among the 70-odd countries of the Commonwealth Games Federation, mostly former British colonies. Birmingham stepped in for last year's event after organisers in South Africa hit financial difficulties. Since the inaugural Games in 1930, they've almost always been hosted by the UK, Australia, New Zealand and Canada, which is predicted to host the Centenary Games in 2030, if they survive that long.